Straight up to the big story we're tracking here on Mirror. Now it's a story straight out of a murder. Potboiler and angry business partner plots and wipes out an entire family of 6 over a property dispute. And here's what happened. Bahujan Samaj Party politician Munawwar Hassan Rana and his entire family have been murdered by his Mrs. associate and partner in crime Sohib Khan, also known as Bunty. Let's in fact tell you how it all began. Rana and Bunty had been best of friends since their late 20s, involved in over a dozen cases of murder and land grabbing. Now, trouble arose after the two acquired 6 properties and Rana registered them all in his name and made sure his wife and children inherit the properties after him. Now, Bunty saw this as a betrayal and hatched the sinister plot to eliminate them all. Now, Rana was lodged in Tihar jail from the 19th of January on charges of rape. Bunty stayed in touch with Rana's family and managed to transfer all the properties to his name. Then he decided to bump off Rana's wife Ishrat and her 4 children. On the 20th of April, he offered to take Ishrat and her 2 daughters to their family home in Meerut. En route, he shot the 3 women and buried them in the fields. The next day, he called the 2 sons to his office and strangled them to death. Then he hired a lawyer to make sure Rana was granted parole on the grounds of locating his missing family. Rana was released from Tihar jail on the 17th of May, and on the 20th of May, Rana was shot at point-blank range in his Delhi home. After the murder, it was Bunty who called police to say that Rana had been killed in his home. Now, the main accused, Bunty, thought he had strong alibi to dodge the police. He claimed he was not present when Rana was killed, but the gaps in his narrative prompted the police to grill him even further, and soon he confessed and the entire story tumbled out. Priyank, who's been tracking this, gets us more details.
6 members of the family brutally killed because of property dispute. Bunty, the main accused in this case, was a business partner of the deceased Munawwar in acquiring properties which already had legal dispute and grabbing land. All we have at this house are the belongings of the 4 children of Munawwar who was staying in this flat. It was a very well thought plan move by the main accused Bunty to acquire this property also in Burari area. Munawwar was a leader of Bahujan Samajwadi Party and he had already contested in one of the elections in the national capital. Munawwar was brought out from the jail by Bunty only on 21st of April. Bunty planned the murder of 5 members of the family members of Munawwar, and they were taken from this particular house by Bunty only and brutally murdered, and their bodies were dumped either on the roadside or 2 bodies have been buried in a plot which is right next to this particular apartment. On 17th, when Munawwar came out on bail, Bunty along with Munawwar came to this house, and later on Bunty killed Munawwar in this particular flat of Burari. Very interestingly, Bunty was the one who called the local police regarding death of Munawwar, and when Delhi police investigated the case, they found that Bunty was the one who not only killed Munawwar but have already killed other 5 members of the family. Right now, 3 suspects have been detained and Bunty has been arrested in the 6th murder which was done by the gang to acquire various property.
ये जो मामला है कल संज्ञान में आया। कल शाम से यहाँ पे सारी पुलिस वगैरह, दिल्ली पुलिस से आए हुए लोग हैं। एक टीम है, दिल्ली में एक मर्डर हुआ है जिसमें कि 5 लोगों की 6 लोगों की हत्या बता रहे हैं, तो 3 की लाश यहाँ पे दबी हुई मिली है। रात में यहाँ कोई आता जाता नहीं है, रास्ता ऐसा है नदी का बिल्कुल एकांत रास्ता है। फिर पड़ोस के गाँव के 3-4 लोग हैं इसमें शामिल केस में, उनके कारण ही ऐसा हुआ है। जो इस केस से इन्वॉल्व हैं 3-4 लोग वे समोली गाँव के हैं।